Stage 4 of the Tour of Turkey, and a headwind finish. A southerly wind blowing and heading due south for the last 2 kilometres of the day. It was a long one, 184 kilometres in total, and a very early Turkish beauty sprint amongst the minor tests along the way. Well, the big turn with 2 kilometres to go was of a concern. Around 30 out at Antalya, we were already heading south. Well, this was early doors, and the Turkish beauty sprint was up for grabs, and the man who moved into the lead of that competition, Ivan Zlik of A Block CT, popped out of the pack to take those major points. There was a few reformations of the breakaway. Eventually we had 3 up front. The 2 we were concerned about, though, Philipsen and Cavendish, were shooting the breeze. Philipsen wearing the green jersey on behalf of Mark Cavendish, who has to wear the leader's jersey here after 2 stage wins. Ilio Kaiser was setting the pace. A little bit of shoulderage going on for the King of the Mountains test today. Only one category 3 along the way, and the man who took that, as well as the intermediate sprint, was from Supra Cycling, Rosli of Malaysia. Well, they were all wound in, and we were starting to think about the finale. Some tunnels involved. We dealt with all of those, made the big turn at Antalya, but with 2 kilometres to go, we had a roundabout to deal with, and that was causing just a few nerves. They wanted to be in a good place. Azadov decided to push off from Salcano Sakira. He is a sprinter, but was never going to feature at the pointy end today with so much at stake, and Mark Cavendish, of course, looking for 3 wins in a row. Fabio Jakobsen doing a lot of the approach work, which was nice to see. His confidence continues to grow. And just after the 2 kilometre mark, we had that turn. It was more or less straight to the finish. However, that does not make it any easier if there's not much road space to play with. Mark Cavendish just starting to chase the wheel of the green jersey of Fabio Jakobsen on the left-hand side of the road. They jinked to the centre. Mozzata of B&B Hotels making a nuisance of himself, but Mark came round him as the crash happened around about the 175 marker. Head-to-head they were then, but Mark Cavendish is a superb aero sprinter, and he got ahead. Nothing Jasper Philipsen could do about it. Fast finishing was the Polish champion Aniolkowski and Arvid de Klein. All thoughts, of course, for those who were on the deck, crashing behind the main sprinters. But just look at Mark Cavendish's pace here. Timed this absolutely beautifully. Maybe Philipsen went a bit early, and you don't make that mistake twice. Cavendish has finished just in front of Philipsen on the last 3 stages now, and won every one of those. Cavendish then taking the day ahead of Philipsen, Aniolkowski, de Klein and Barbier rounding out the top 5. It means with bonus seconds factored in, Mark Cavendish enhances his lead overall, but it will be a jersey he hands over when we run to Emali tomorrow. His first thoughts, of course, were to calm Fabio Jakobsen, who'd witnessed that crash today. He is our leader, Mark Cavendish. He'll be wearing the turquoise jersey tomorrow. The margin just 12 seconds, but the run is to Emali, and we'll have a new leader in the mountains.